And hello again, dear ones. Reverend Robert here behind the banner, forgetting to click off the overlay. There it is. Hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for being with us. Okay, it's Tuesday. It's co-creator update. If you've never been here before, this is that inside look, that sneak peek behind the curtain, where I get the chance to share a little bit about what's going on, what's happening in the network, what's happening, what we've got going on, what we've got coming up, and all that other great stuff. So, all kinds of fun stuff been going on. If you did not catch the Gandhi King Season for Nonviolence 2022 opening ceremonies, please do go catch what our friends and colleagues are saying about how what we can do to promote peace. Sharif Abdullah, Roger Teal, Deborah Johnson, Michael Beckwith, they were all phenomenal. And I encourage you to go check it out. Share that with your friends as well. And that's the word for the month, folks. Share, 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 and share some more. Really, if you beyond your own properties, beyond your own programs, if you share one or two things uh, a week, a day, one thing a day, one thing every other day, but share a little bit about the network outside of your own programming. And I think that's going to go a long, long way to increase what we're doing because we have new shows coming on all the time. If you haven't heard yet, Caring for Caregivers is now on Monday evenings with Norma and Donna. Such a great show. They did another fabulous episode last night. Check that out. Wisdom of the Mystics every other week with Reverend Kathy and Laura Topper. Last Tuesday was Jesse Jennings. If you did not get a chance to see that interview, please go check that out. It was so much fun. Robin and Gil with us on Wednesdays. Reverend Gil Olmsted and Robin Rice Olmsted, practitioner out of California. They're with us on Wednesdays. Rockin' the Love, talking about relationships and the joy of relationship. Just so much really fun and good stuff going on. We've got a new lineup of folks for Saturday Science of Mind and Spirit Saturday morning conversations. Those are going well. And we've got a couple new things going on yet. If you haven't heard yet, check this out. Now, this is a really exciting program because this is not a regularly scheduled program. These are being pre recorded. We're releasing them at the very wee early hours of the morning here on our time zone. It's the early hours over on the UK and Geneva and places like that, or at least, and we can do them even earlier if you need over there. But the idea is to provide a 3 to 5 minute Black History moment that we can share alike and share all over the place. Did I mention the word sharing yet today? So please do share these as well. The first one's already up. It's Reverend Elzea. Mine will be scheduled. I have one scheduled for tomorrow. The rest of the team will be filling in the week, including Dr. Tracy Brown, Reverend Skip Jennings, Laura Topper. Who else do I have on there? I believe Reverend Muwada Razuli is joining us, and I know I'm forgetting somebody. Reverend Melissa, Rev Melissa from Rockland County is with us as well. She'll be doing some of these. So, and here's the other cool part: is we're creating this in such a way that I've already got a number of communities and centers that want to share some of these with their communities on Sunday mornings. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a way to share these with the centers, with other spiritual communities. Unity of Naples is on board. Who else do we have? The Ohm Center. We've got a couple more. I can't remember all the names of the people that have reached out already. There's like 5 or 6 people that are already interested in sharing these videos with their community on Sunday morning. I think this is a great way to get New Thought Media Network out there a little bit more, gain a little more name recognition, and provide real value for our communities and for our colleagues and compatriots out there. So this is pretty big, folks. I'm really excited about this. It actually fulfills a portion of the vision that I've had for quite a while, to be able to offer pre-packaged video programs, and knowing that these communities are gonna share their good with us as we share our good, and they're gonna be able to financially donate and support us in moving through with our mission as well. A couple other things that are coming up. I may have taught you may have heard about this, and this is a bumpy road so far, but we're getting it started. It's going to happen. New office hours. What this means is, at any point during these office hours, Tuesdays 10 to 12, so immediately following this program through to noon, and this afternoon 3 to 5. Thursdays 11 to 1, 5 to 7. Fridays noon to 2. I'm doing my best not to schedule programs and or specific meetings. Sometimes I have to, but to leave these timeframes open. And all you got to do is reach out to me on Facebook or text. Email is not the quickest. Text and as a matter of fact, I got texts coming in like 3 in a row right there. So reach out to me, and this is a time for us to get together, work on a project, put some ideas together, whatever you might need to take the next step in your program and in creating your program for our network as well. And then on Saturdays, the next one coming up is going to be February 12th. We're having our monthly mastermind conversations. They're going to be a 2-hour mastermind experience on the Saturdays. Sometimes it's the second week, sometimes it's the third. There's those dates. Feel free to write that down or take a screenshot. We'll be doing more promotion on that as we go. Really, the idea is to find these times where we can get together and do some of the creative work in the background that we don't get a chance to do all the time. So join us again, the next one's going to be February 12th, 10 a.m. Mountain Time, for our next monthly mastermind conversation. Anyone that's in the network, anyone that's doing anything on the network, all are welcome to join us and be a part of that. And while we're at it, let's take a look at, now we have some changes again from this already. I do want to do a brief shout out and a moment of memorial. Our dear friend Reverend Dr. Sharon Stroud made her transition from this planet last week, and so we love her, we honor her, and so you'll notice that on this schedule we still have the Inner Light Center at 8:30. That's incorrect. That's no longer going to be there, and it was the Interfaith Center, excuse me. And that's not going to be there for the time being. So we do have some other changes happening, and some things that are being moved around, but ultimately this is starting to look good. Morning Musings with Nathan Aswell is going to move up a little bit, going to move into that 10 o'clock slot instead of 11 o'clock. So he's going to move that up just a little bit. You'll see co-creator update here in the middle. That's a little off time too. We're going to need to fix that. This is what our schedule looks like, and it looks like we have room for all kinds of more and fun and new stuff coming. And so I want to encourage everyone, please let your networks know, let your folks know, let your people know that we've got room to play, and we're looking for some of those new and exciting and interesting shows to bring forward and highlight here on the network. Another big ask that we have is our prayer team. Now, the prayer team is the basis of what we've been doing. We've been doing it from the very, very beginning, and the prayer broadcast team has been an evolving and shifting team from the very beginning. People come on, people need to go other places. We're always looking for practitioners and ministers that would like to be part of our prayer team. Or if you're a laity member and you feel gifted and called to be a part of that, then let's talk about that, and let's put you in front of the team, see if they fit. But ultimately, what we're looking for is people that can pray and can make the commitment to learn the StreamYard system to be able to support running the program themselves. So if you know anybody that might like to be part of the prayer team, it's real easy to do, actually. So if you know how to pray, that's the hard part right there. Learning the tech stuff is really simple. It's a handful of buttons, and we help you step through it, and we'll guide your hand and hold your hand all the way until you feel comfortable to do it on your own. And we would love to have your voice added to our prayer team and available and be part of our broadcast team. Be sharing those prayers out into the world. All right, behind the scenes, we are still in our attraction factor. We are still ramping up the energetic vibration, looking for someone that really wants to help us get this website on to the next level. I actually had some people tell me recently they loved our website. I was surprised because I'm not all that happy with it. We need some work done, and we've got a lot coming. So I've been working diligently in the background with a dear colleague to create the outline, create the structure. Everything's in place. Now we need some people to go in and build some pages and populate some pages. So not heavy lifting. You don't need to know how to code anything. You don't need to be a WordPress expert on anything. You just need to be able to follow a handful of directions and put in some time doing that data entry type work and doing that type of work for us. If you or anybody you know has an hour or two in their schedule they'd like to donate, we're not looking at a huge, massive project here. This is not an everyday thing. This is not a 10-week project. We're looking for a few hours here and there to put together different pieces. On a bigger note, however, we are looking for someone that can help us with our communication channels. It's not just email anymore. We have a number of various communication channels, and what I'm hoping to accomplish is find a client or a product or a platform, something we can use that doesn't cost us an arm and a leg to do. So to do what we would want to do on Slack is $6 or $8 a user, and we got a lot of users that we would need to get involved right away. So we're not looking for something like that, but we're looking for a way to help manage and direct our flow of communications. Yes, creating newsletters is part of that. Yes, helping to make sure our social media is working is part of that. If you or anyone you know feels called, is talented, wants to support the network in that way, please reach out to us. Reach out to me directly, revbriz@ntmedia.org, or just give them the info@ntmedia.org email line if you think that's a better option, and we'll make sure we follow up with folks on that. Speaking of which, I also want to follow up, and I'm writing that in my note right now. I know she's not on this call, this broadcast, but I need to remember to follow up on that. So, and folks, there's so much coming. There is so much coming. We're becoming more and more involved with the Association for Global New Thought. Our Season for Nonviolence kickoff was fabulous and really helped to solidify that relationship. We're going to have a closing ceremonies on April 3rd. If you'd like to be a part of the team to make that happen, to support our speakers, figure out who our speakers are going to be, arrange our musical, and help to arrange that program, please reach out to me or to Cynthia Hensley. She helped to put together everything for the opening ceremonies. We're going to do a closing ceremonies on Sunday, April 3rd. Yes, the closing is April 4th. We're going to do it a little early to make it fit our schedule and match up with what we did this past Sunday, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Please go watch that in the archives again. I think it's a really important program, and what our speakers had to say is just powerful for where we're going. And folks, believe me, this is 2022, the year of expanding our crew. Expanding the crew in 2022, it's happening. There are phone calls coming in every day from centers wanting to know how they can get involved, how we can be supported. There's people and individuals that are stepping up every day, and this is a vision being made manifest right before our eyes, and you're a part of that. And I am grateful that you are a part of that, and I look forward to many, many, many more years of being a part of this together. So. All right, I give myself 15 minutes so that I don't go getting all wobbly and all over the place. I'll be in the office for the next hour and 45. If you have questions, reach out. If you'd like to work on a project, reach out. If you have an idea for a project in the future, reach out. We have so much to give, and there's so much good here. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you and with all of the New Thought Media Network family. So thank you for being with me. I'm going to get back to work. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Till then, peace.